10.
Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. It's going to be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet. Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday to everybody out there on YouTube listening to the Ace Avenue. It is yours truly, the Ace. Appreciate you guys for popping in here as we have game 2 of this 3-game set. The New York Yankees are hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. Appreciate you guys for like I said, appreciate you guys for popping in. And if you are watching on the rewatch, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so when we are live, you can enjoy the game with us. Play-by-play by yours truly. Shout out to everybody in the building. Sean in the building. Val is in the house. Mark and Ken. The New York Yankees game 2. We got Will Warren on the bump today. I'm going to tell you this. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. This lineup today, to me feels like a punt lineup for the New York Yankees. On a day that you have Will Warren on the mound, I am not a fan of this lineup at all. Giancarlo Stanton has been swinging a lot better bat as of late, and he's not in the lineup. Verdugo, I do like Cabrera at first base, but Grisham and Verdugo back-to-back, I am not a fan of that. But let's go over the lineups real quick. For the Cardinals, Gibson is on the bump. He's got a 4.54 ERA. The lineup for the Cardinals, Wynn leading off again, Burleson, Arenado, Donovan, Goldschmidt, Nootbaar, Herrera is behind the plate, Jordan Walker, and Scott. Herrera is the only difference between yesterday's game and today. The lineup for our New York Yankees could be potentially Will Warren's last start for the 2024 season. He's got a 9.68 ERA for the Yankees. Haven't really been overly impressed with Will Warren, but we'll see how he does today. The lineup for our New York Yankees, we got Gleyber Torres at second base, leading off again. He's been playing well since being inserted into that leadoff spot again. We got Juan Soto in right field. Aaron Judge DHing today, getting the day off. So that means Grisham's playing playing center. He's in the 7 hole. Austin Wells, the MVP of yesterday's game, with his first multi-home run game of his career. Jazz Chisholm in the 5 hole at third. Volpe at shortstop. Like I said, Grisham in center field at 7th. As they're talking about Austin Wells being inserted into the cleanup spot. In 94 plate appearances, 346, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs, a 404 on base slugging percentage. Then we got Verdugo in the 7 hole, playing left field. Oswaldo Cabrera, like I said, is getting an outing at first base today. So we're going to see if the Yankees can take this game. We need a good outing from Will Warren as the Yankees are looking to end this average-ass August that we had when we had ourselves a very favorable month. The Yankees are looking to end it on a good note. September is tomorrow. Hopefully some of these call-ups get called up tomorrow. But you guys are the best. Jet fan, thank you for popping in. Says Chyeaaa, Ace Wills. I think he meant to say Wells. Wells going to have a better start today. Oh, Wills, says Will Warren. I didn't even think about that. Will's going to have a better start today. Wills, got you. Sean says rookie power and Wells is my catcher is what Sean says. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hit that like button, guys. And if you guys are new to the channel, do your boy a favor. Hit that subscribe. We are 2 subscribers away from 1440. That's the goal for today. Let's get those 2 more subs. I also will be live around 5 o'clock for my fantasy draft for members only. So if you're a member of the Ace Avenue, feel free to pop in and say what's up. My next draft will be, and I will be live tomorrow. 1:35 start time, I believe the game is at. And then Monday, I have my fantasy draft at 5 o'clock. And then I will be live for the Yankees. Let me just make sure. I think it's at 5 o'clock. It might be at 6 o'clock on Monday. It's at 6 o'clock on Monday. So it's going to be leading right into the Yankee game as we go into Texas. Antonio says, Ace, let's go Yankees. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully, like I said, you guys have had a good Saturday afternoon so far. Yankees got the W yesterday. Let's go. I don't think I'm going to be in a position to draft Breece Hall, to be honest with you. I'm number 9 in both leagues. Breece Hall is not going to be there by the time I pick. As it's shown, Oswaldo Cabrera taking a couple of reps over there at first base. Meredith is on the mic, so you guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Game 2 is about to get underway here. Cabrera making his 2nd career start at first base today. Nah, I'm staying away from Joe Burrow. I had Joe Burrow in the last 2 years, and he played like shit and got injured both years. I'm good on that one. I'm staying away from Joe Burrow. All right, when to lead things off, we need a good start from Will Warren. It's as simple as that. Baltimore won last night, so we remain a game and a half above them. Colorado just couldn't help us out yesterday. They got an 8-10 game, so we're trying to stay ahead of Baltimore. Like I said, this remaining schedule, this remaining schedule for the Yankees is difficult. The remaining schedule for the Orioles is very favorable for them. So hopefully the Yankees are able to stay pace and stay ahead of them. I tried to wake up early today and go get a haircut, but I couldn't do it. So Dev, thanks for popping in. Says, what up, Ace and everybody? What up, Dev? 1:05 start time. Hopefully this isn't one of these long-ass games. I don't think it'll be 5. I don't think it'll be a 4-hour game. Because like I said, I got my draft at 5 o'clock. I don't think it'll be a 4-hour game. At least I hope not. If it's a 4-hour game, I'm gonna shake my head if it's a 4-hour game. Val's in the house says Cabrera should be batting before Grisham. I probably would have moved Cabrera. I probably would have had Volpe, Verdugo, Cabrera, then Grisham. So that way you split the lefties. Yesterday's lineup was very, very balanced. Today's lineup, not so much with the lefties back-to-back. Because you have 2 lefties back-to-back in Wells and Jazz. You had Stanton balanced. You had Stanton splitting the lefties yesterday. You have 2 sets of 2 lefties, Wells and Grisham. And then, Wells and Jazz, then Grisham and Verdugo. I probably would have put, like I said, Verdugo at, if you had to, I probably would have put Cabrera ahead of Verdugo. So that way, like I said, you could have split those lefties if a righty comes in, because Cabrera is a switch hitter. Thank you, Jet Fan, for dropping those emojis. This game's about to get underway. You're watching WWE Bash in Berlin. That's what's up, man. While listening to me on here, that's what's up, dude. Appreciate that. Smash that like button, guys. Can we get to 20 likes before first pitch? Wynn, Burleson, Arenado, Donovan, Goldsmith, Newbar, Herrera, Walker, and Scott. The lineup once again for the Cardinals. Will Warren, scouting report on him saying he's due. That's an understatement. Needs to locate his fastball. Thank you, Deb, for dropping those emojis. Like I said, this could potentially be Will Warren's last start of the season. As long as nobody else gets injured. Clark Schmidt is right around the corner. Luis Hill should be back soon as well. The defense for the Yankees, Verdugo, Grisham, and Soto on the outfield. In on the diamond, we got Cabrera making his second start at first base. Glaber, Volpe, Jazz, and Wells behind the plate. Here we go. First pitch from Will Warren is a called strike. 0-1. Got that sinker in there for a strike. Sean says he wants 5 innings pitched from Will Warren. The 0-1. Hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Volpe takes it, fires, and gets him. Volpe, calm down. Cabrera had to jump for that one, and he got him. With a new first baseman, you got to calm down, Volpe. Volpe had 2 shaky plays in late last night's game. Here's Burleson. Keys to the game for the Yankees, a leadoff and the cleanup spots they're looking at, saying Judge is needs to get back on track. Judge is struggling slightly. Ball outside from Warren. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strike count. Here's the 2-0. Outside, but he gets called to strike. 2-1. He gets the strike called. Antonio says, come on, Warren. That ball misses outside, making the count 3 balls, 1 strike count. Trey, thanks for popping in. Says, my guy Ace, been watching your show from B-More. Good insights, bro. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that, Trey. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Here's the 3-1. That's a called strike in the outside corner. So all 5 pitches have been outside. It's a Burleson. Always ask the new subscribers, Trey, how'd you find the, or this is your first time commenting that at least I can remember. How'd you find the channel? And he walked them to start this first inning. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Arenado. Goldsmith killed us yesterday's game. Double play would be nice. What Will Warren needs is a good unscathed inning. But hit that like button, guys, if you guys are new to the channel. Smash that subscribe if you're new as well. First pitch is a called strike in the inside corner, 0-1. The 0-1, called strike top of the zone. Sean says NFE. Oh, okay. NFE, but you also see me on Morning Brew. Yeah, I popped in there. I haven't been on the channel yet. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball outside. Tried to give him a chase. Did not go. Larry, thanks for popping in. Says, yo, what's good? What up, dude? Jay, my guy, is in the house. Says, let's go Yankees. 1 ball, 2 strike count. That ball misses inside. Brushes him off the plate. 2-2. Last night, Arenado popped one out last night, late in yesterday's ball game. That did bring him closer, but then the Yankees broke out again in the 8th. The 2-2. The pitch outside, 3-2. So from an 0-2 count, it's now full. Yankee stream brought me here. I bet on the Yankees a lot, and Bet on the Yankees a lot, even though I'm Orioles fan. Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, thank you for popping in, man. Everybody's welcome here. Like I said, the best bets on baseball are the innings bets. Innings bets at a tie outcome is the best bet. 3 balls, 2 strike count here. Pickoff attempt at first, back safely. $76-degree day in the Bronx. 0 chance of rain, so it's beautiful this weekend. Three balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground, right to third. Jazz got 8 up by that one, but only goes to first. Jazz had to take a step back on that one, decided to take the smart play. Runner was okay, a little hit and run there. If he could have got it cleanly, maybe had a chance at second, but took the smart play and just got the out. So runner in scoring position, 2 away here. Here's Donovan. It was sort of like a hesitation, like hit and run by Burleson. He really wasn't running hard. First pitch called, strike, 0-1. 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. What's up, John? Val says Warren is due for a win. If I remember right, he's had about 1 good game and 1 bad one. Yeah, it was smart by Jazz not to force it. If he could have got it cleanly, maybe at second. Outside, 1-1. He kind of had to back up 1 extra step for it. You could tell that Jazz isn't 100% confident at third yet. In my opinion, this offseason, if you're going to have him as your everyday third baseman, that's what he needs to work at the entire offseason. Hit on the ground, right to Gleyber. Gleyber fires and gets some. So a 0 to start this game off. They get a runner on, but it's stranded. We are headed to the bottom of the first. Gleyber, Soto, and Judge due up. Let's go. We'll take it. That's the start that you needed from Will Warren. Got a man on with a walk, but didn't allow a run. So let's get some runs. That'll make him feel a lot better. Let's get about 2 runs this inning. That'll make me feel a lot better as well. And I know you guys as well. Gleyber made a routine play, yeah, but you always got to hold your breath when he has one. Hit that like, guys. 1 like from 20. Who's going to be like number 20? And we are also 1 subscriber away from 1440. The goal is to get to 1,500 by the end of this baseball season. We are 61 subscribers away from the goal, and that will include the playoffs. The goal for the end of the year is to get to 2K. I like to get to 2K. I like to get us to 2K by the end of the year. The lineup for the Yankees: Torres, Soto, Judge, Wells, Jazz, Volpe, Grisham, Verdugo, and Cabrera. I'm right there with you, Sean. Let's get those crooked numbers up. On the bench, we got Stanton, Rice, LeMahieu, and Jose Trevino. I am actually really surprised that Austin Wells is playing today, considering it's a day game after a night game. But when the guy has 2 home runs, you can't sit his ass. He's young. He could take it. Because obviously Stanton's not playing tonight. Even if you would have wanted to put Trevino in there, you could have DH'd Wells today. Mike, thanks for popping. This is Go Yankees. Win-win. Keep on winning. Let's go. Kyle Gibson is on the bump. Gleyber Torres is in the box. First pitch to Gleyber, coming out swinging. Flies out to center field. He took it for a ride, but the ballpark held it. Unlike, I don't mind that. But I'd rather our leadoff guy take pitches like Gleyber has been doing as of late. He has been seeing a lot of pitches. But I also don't mind the aggressiveness, especially because he almost went yard. But here is Juan Soto. Soto down to 293 on the year. dipping under 300 consistently for the first time this year. He's been in a kind of a slight slump. Soto shows bunt, takes a ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. Had a couple hits in yesterday's ball game, but he came off a national series where he didn't get a single hit. The 1-0, Soto shows bunt and bunts it foul. Thank you, Val Bars, for dropping that Soto emoji. Beetlebug, what up, dude? Beetlebug says, yo, what up, and drops that Soto. Here's the 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Re-sign Soto. That's what the Yankees have been chanting lately in Yankee Stadium. Re-sign Soto. We want Soto. Here's the 2-1 from Gibson. Swing and a miss. Had Soto out in front. Hit the catcher on the backswing. 2-2. Thank you, Jay, for dropping that Soto emoji. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Aaron Judge is on deck. The pitch. Inside. 3-2. Did someone say they didn't like those Cardinals jerseys? I like them. The powder blue. Doesn't look that good with the red, but powder blue is a good color for jerseys. The payoff pitch to Soto. Here's the 3-2. Right down the middle, and Soto takes it for a strike. Backwards K for Juan. Brings up Aaron Judge. Don't know what he was looking for. A changeup. That's batting practice, Juan. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Drop those all rise emojis in the chat. The first pitch to Judge. Misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Had this debate yesterday. Would you take a World Series chip but Soto walks? You obviously take the chip, but you don't want to see Soto walk either. As that's hit on the ground. Right to the shortstop, throws the first, a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. Gibson out of there with under 10 pitches. Aaron Judge and Gleyber Torres really 2 quick at bats. They saw 3 pitches. Norma, thanks for popping in. What up, Margaret? Thank you for popping in as well. The ladies are popping in the building. What's up, ladies? Thank you, guys. Hit that like button if you are just popping in. Let's get to 30. Would I take Soto? Would I take a chip this year but Soto walks? It would be bittersweet. But I don't think Soto walks if he wins a chip. You don't walk away from I don't think you walk away the year after from a winning team. I don't think so. Especially considering the Yankees are probably going to be the highest bidder. So I don't think so. Instrumental is fire too. Appreciate that. I own that beat. That's my beat. I own the exclusive rights to that. Next year I might invest in a new one. Norma says, hey, Ace. And I'm going to say, hey, Norma. How's you guys' weekend so far? How you guys enjoying Saturdays? Man, I'm going to tell you this. We need to go to like a 4-day work week and a 3-day weekend. Even though it doesn't affect me because I work for myself. I'm self-employed. But I'm just thinking about y'all. Like, the weekend's already halfway over. It feels like it just started. Like, for real. 4-day work week, 10-hour days, but you get 3 days off. Would y'all do that? I know Terry when she was a nurse and stuff like that, she probably worked those crazy ass hours like that. Sean says Howard refused to let Soto go. That's why I do think that he'll be a Yankee. I think if it was up to Cashman, no. But I do think Hal could step in, very much like he did with Aaron Judge. Because if you think about it, Brian Cashman was going to let fucking Aaron Judge walk. Howe had to step in and get it done. Norma says she's so down for that schedule. That's a good schedule. Will Warren back out there for his second inning going against Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt had a 3-hit ball game yesterday. Takes a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike count. You got a 6-day work week? That's crazy. Now, let me ask y'all something then. Since you would take a 4-day work week, right? Here's the 1-1. The pitch outside, 2-1. Would you do a 2-day work week and get 5 days off? The way that would work is you would work for it's 48 hours in 2 days. For every 8 hours of working, you get a 2-hour break. So for every 8 hours you work, you get a 2-hour break that you can take a nap, do what you got to do. You work for 2 consecutive days, but then you get 5 days off. I do that. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Warren in jeopardy of walking the leadoff hitter this inning. Popped up. Foul territory, out of play, 3-2. Royals claim Tommy Pham. I'm hoping it's the last game that we see Alex Verdugo today too. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. We need Jason Dominguez up here tomorrow. I don't give a shit, man. Dominguez needs to be up tomorrow. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Ooh. Will Warren blows the gas by Goldschmidt. Something that Marcus Stroman couldn't do yesterday, which is get out Goldschmidt. 1 away. Here's Nootbaar. 2 days, I'd be angry as fuck working all the time. It'd be a rough 2 days. You work 8 hours, you get a 2-hour break, but then you're off for 5 days. I'd do that. I work all the time anyway, so. 1 ball, no strikes. But for those 2 days, you wouldn't be able to do anything. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground, right to Glaber. Glaber throws the first 4, out number 2, 2 away. Warren looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning. Here's Herrera. You work for 8 hours, you take a 2-hour nap. Work for 8 hours, 2-hour nap. 8 hours, 2-hour nap. 8 hours, 2-hour nap. Then you go home. Sleep for 1 day, sleep for half a day, handle your business, then you're off for 4 days. What up, NFE? How you doing, man? Make sure you guys go over there and subscribe to the Strike Zone. If you guys haven't done so. I didn't get a chance. I didn't get up early enough, man, to catch your stream, man. Like I said, I work at nighttime. So I wasn't able to get up early enough to pop in there and say what's up. He is the 1-0 called Strike. I'm gonna drop the link to his channel if you guys can go over there. He does Yankee content as well. Does a lot of live streams, updates, all that good stuff as well. Got to help each other out. I'm gonna bring him on the channel one of these days. I just dropped the link. Make sure you guys go check it out. He is 3 subscribers away from 890. And like he just said, 13 away from 900. So can we get him there? Here's the 2-1. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Beetlebug says Warren can't ruin his Saturday. Norma did say maybe if I was fully remote, I might be able to hustle those 2 days. As he walks Herrera. 2-out walk keeps the inning alive for Jordan Walker. Beetlebug say he just subscribed. Appreciate you, Beetlebug. Dev said NFP's channel is great. I agree. Good dude over there. 2 outs here. Warren's second walk of the game. Called strike. Good sweeper right there. That's what I'm saying. Will Warren shows you some stuff that looks good. That sweeper was beautiful. It had a lot of break on it. That sweeper was really tight with a lot of break on it. The 0-1. And then he throws one way outside. So I just think he just needs more development. The problem with this Yankee team has always been we don't develop players well. We really don't. Outside of Aaron Judge, who can you really say that we've developed like that has become a star? The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There goes that dude. 3 sweepers. 2 were really good. 1 was really bad. That's what I'm saying. He just needs to develop. I see the potential. I just don't think he's quite ready yet. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch, and then he threw another one. Tried to get that one to chase. That one was a little bit better than the second one. That one was actually a lot better than the second one. Just couldn't get him to chase. But you gave him 4 sweepers in a row. I'd give him a sinker right here. I'd give him a sinker in the outside corner and lock him up. Jordan Walker's a rookie, but he looks old as fuck. Here's the pitch. Paints the outside corner. Will Warren says, "Can I help you?" Walker says, "No, thank you. I'm just looking for out number 3." That was actually a ball, but he got the call on that one. Posada, Jeter, and Pettit. No, I'm talking about recently, dude. I'm talking about recently. I'm talking about Sean, I'm talking about recently. I'm talking about within like the past 10 to 15 years. Within the last 10 years, who have the Yankees really developed that has become a star? But if we're talking stars, Jeter and Mariano were really the only stars. Andy Pettit, Bernie Williams, Posada, we love them, but I wouldn't say that they were stars of the league, like not superstars of the league. Jeter and Mariano, absolutely. But within like the last 10 years, but recently, outside of Aaron Judge, the Yankees haven't developed anybody. We're 2 likes from 30, guys. Hit that like button. 1 like from 30 now. 29 people in the building, 29 likes. Sam, thanks for popping in. So what up, Ace? I got the Yankees minus 1.5 today. Okay. I hope you get it. Yankees draft like garbage in the past. The thing about it is, dude, we see players leave the system and become decent. Like consistent. Like I can name a bunch of Yankees that prospects that they've given away and have become consistent MLB players. Not stars, not bumps, but consistent. Isn't that what you kind of want at the end of the day, is consistency? Austin Wells to lead things off here.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
My thing is this. Either the Yankees tend to overvalue their prospects too much. They tend to overvalue their prospects. Either hold on to them for too long or don't get rid of them when they're supposed to. As they're looking at Austin Wells TikTok doing that car driving TikTok dance. He's young. He not gonna lie, he's kind of ripped. Well, Wells been lifting some as well as rip stats to right field. He's kind of ripped, and he rips that one to the wall. See if he can get 2 from that. Throw to second, and Wells in there, safe with a leadoff double. There we go. 1 pitch turns into a double. Sean says Estrada. You know what's crazy, Sean? That's exactly who I was thinking about when I was talking to that. Estrada is decent. He's consistent. I was thinking about that. Thairo Estrada, former Yankee we never got to see. Cedric Mullins, wasn't he a former Yankee as well? Who else? There's a couple guys on the Orioles that were consistent Yankees. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Not consistent Yankees, former Yankees. First pitch to Jazz. Catches his own. 0-1. Wells raking. Norma says Wells is most definitely easy to look at. Calm down, Norma. Easy now. Easy. Here's the 0-1. Ball in the dirt. In this situation, okay, when we talk about situational hitting all the time on this channel, Jazz did it in yesterday's ball game. Your mission is to get the guy to third. Whether you bunt, hit him over, get him over to third. You got to be very pull heavy in this situation. Here's the 1-1. That's a call. That's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Norma, now I'm curious. Who is your all-time celebrity crush, Norma? The 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Two balls, two strike count. Anthony Volpe's on deck, just like in yesterday's game. Jazz has to get the runner over, so that way productive out can knock in a run. Good job hitting that to first base. The first baseman's going to step on a bag, but it moves the runner over to third. That is situational hitting for your ass. Now, Volpe, just like in yesterday's game, has an opportunity with the sac fly to give the Yankees a lead. Good job right there. Austin Wells has been consistent. Yes, he is. Yes, he has been. He's been more than consistent. He's been phenomenal. Consistent would be underselling him. He's been phenomenal. All right, just like yesterday's game, Volpe. Productive out, gets that run in. Catcher sets up in the outside corner. The pitch to Volpe, called strike, bottom of the zone. 0-1, good pitch. The infield is in here. Anything hit sharply on the ground could give us a cheap run here as well. Eric, thanks for popping in. What's up, dude? Kind of early to be cutting the in. Kind of early to be having the infield in my opinion. Pitcher steps off. Val and Jay, thank you for dropping those emojis. The 0-1 to Volpe. Ball inside, 1-1. We keep Soto and Jazz. I think they'll be Yankees. Especially Jazz is under contract already. Jazz is going to be under contract for, I think, 2 more years. Not much ace, living the dream. Got you, Eric. That's all we could ever do, man. Here's the 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike count. Grisham's on deck. My guy, Max Coverage TV. Max Coverage Television is in the building. Says, Chyeaaa. What up, dude? 2 balls, 1 strike count. Leading run is 90 feet away. Ball outside. Way outside. 3-1. Volpe's not getting anything good to hit here. This is a good hitter's count. Look for something to drive. They might be being a little more patient with Volpe here, considering that Grisham's on deck. The 3-1 to Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Volpe ripped, and that's going to be a base hit. Infield was in. And Volpe with a hard line drive shot knocks in the first run of the game. Yankees 1, Cardinals nothing.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
That's what you're supposed to do. Good job, Volpe. Now I'd utilize his speed here with Trent Grisham up. You got to manufacture runs. First pitch catches his own outside. Good pitch right there. 0-1. The one thing, the difference between this year and last year, Volpe's stealing percentage is better, but he's not stealing at a high rate this year. Eric says, there you go, AV. Val says, let's go, Volpe. Val drops us no double play emojis. Ball outside. Evens up the count. 1-1. Thank you, Jay, as well. Everybody for dropping those emojis. Volpe gets us on the board to start this game. The 1-1. Outside. Good take. 2 balls, 1 strike count. You want to move the infield in line drive overhead. Like I said, it was a little peculiar. It's kind of early. It's kind of early to have the infield in cut off the run at home. The Parmesan Pals, dude. NFB, the Parmesan Pals with Wells and Volpe have been playing really well as of late. So that could be a swing and a miss by Verdugo. 2-2. Volpe did not take off. Did he stop? Volpe act like he was going to go. If you're going to go, go. That's very distracting to the hitter if you're going to just go and stop. If you're going to go, go. But yeah, NFE, the Parmesan Pals, man, have been on fire, man. Wells and Volpe could be a taste of the future. No pun intended. The 2-2. Checks at first. He's back safely. But that's what you're going to need. You're going to need guys like, we're going to need prospects like Wells and Volpe to come up here and produce, especially when you're going to want to sign Soto. The pitch locks him up on the bottom of the zone. Good pitch. Gibson is painting that corner. That was a good pitch. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Get at me, dog. With the deal.
This could be Alex Verdugo's last game starting as a Yankee. Wishful thinking. Checks at first. He's back safely. I'd steal here. I'd have Volpe take off. Put him in scoring position. If he gets thrown out, then Verdugo leads off the inning next inning. It's as simple as that. Got to be aggressive on the base pass here. Volpe jumping around over there. Doesn't go. Verdugo swinging a miss. 0-1. Low strike. Almost kill him. Nah, Sean. Those were strikes, man. There hasn't been a bad call by the umpire yet. Like I said, you got to give credit where credit's due. Gibson's been painting that corner. That ball misses high, 1-1. Normally, I'd call it if I said it was a ball or a strike. So I'm very opinionated. I have no problem giving my opinion on that. The 1-1 jammed him. Hit on the ground, right to Goldsmith, who steps on the bag to end the inning. But the New York Yankees do strike for one. Compliments of Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis one more time for the one time. Let's go. Good job, Volpe. Yankees 1, Cardinals nothing. Due up this inning, Scott, Wynn, and Burleson. Chyeaaa Bodo. Thank you for popping in. What up, dude? Bodo says, being a Dodgers fan and Kershaw pitching, I hope the same thing for Kershaw, but his last 10 games played for the Dodgers. I understand your pitching angst. I mean, the majority of Kershaw's career, he's had more, it's behind him, obviously. At this point in time, Kershaw, I think he's good enough to get into the Hall of Fame. But yeah, I mean, the majority of his career is definitely behind him. Sorry, voice to text tends to double repeat on donations. Nah, it's all good. But I appreciate the 999 dono, man. Thank you, man. Bodo, this your first time to the channel? But Kershaw's had a good career. You can't knock nothing of him. He's had not a good career. He's had a great career. Would love nothing more. Let me tell you this. MLB would love nothing more than Yankees versus Dodgers World Series. They would love nothing more. Aaron Judge versus Ohtani. Chicken parm for everybody is what Sean says. Kershaw is definitely Hall of Fame. Yeah, I think so. All right, we're back. Scott to lead things off. You have a lead. Can we get a shutdown inning from Will Warren? First pitch called strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Everybody also make sure you smash that like on that 999 dono by Bodo. That rhymed a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Ball outside, 1 ball, 2 strike count. We are 1 sub away from 1440. Who's going to be subscriber number 1440? Ball high, 2-2. So far through 2 innings, because he hasn't gotten through 3, his sweeper has been his best pitch so far. Here's the 2-2, as that sweeper just misses on the outside corner. That's a ball, but that's a pitcher's pitch for your ass right there. That could have locked him up. Okay. The thing with Austin Wells is that walks. Austin Wells got to start framing better. Because I guarantee you Jose Trevino would have got that strike. The thing is, like, okay, and I gripe on this because I'm a former catcher. You have to frame better. That slider in the outside corner, if you framed it better, I guarantee you his ass is locked up. Oh, Bodo says he has been there before. Okay. It was from Bad Dog or Tom Grossi or Val. Remember, I was a member. Okay, well, thank you, Bodo. Thank you for popping back in, Bodo. Called strike, 0-1. Yeah, but as a catcher, you got to frame better, man. You got to steal strikes. That's something that Wells is going to have to get better at. He's not known for that, but he's also young. He's going to have to get better at that. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. Yeah, but I've seen you, Bodo, from on Bad Dog's channel a lot of times. Bad Dog's a good dude, man. Would love to collaborate with Bad Dog one day. I've talked to him a couple times. He's given me some good advice on he's given me some really good advice on being a content creator. Bad Dog is one of the GOATs of YouTube. The 0-2 hit on the ground, could be 2. Glaber flips to Volpe for 1. Volpe bobbles it, and that bobble is gonna cost them the double play. I don't know what's up. The last 4 innings of defense for Volpe has been really shaky. Volpe even had a shaky last inning. I don't know what's up with him. Runner on first, 1 out. Here's Burleson, who walked his first AB. You got to help your pitcher out, man. That double play could have pitcher steps off. Every catcher should go to school for either installing windows, working for the FBI or CIA, because you definitely need to learn how to frame. You're right. Yeah, Bodo, you have to. You have to. I'll never forget. Rip down the line, foul. I will never forget my first time learning to frame. I actually learned from Jorge Posada by watching Jorge Posada, right? So when I was playing in my first year in middle school, I got the first start, and my pitcher was like chewing me out because he's getting mad because I'm not framing the corners because I didn't know. And what was it? In 7th grade, no one teaches you that stuff, especially because like I had transitioned to catcher because I had a good arm and I wanted to be, you know, more involved in plays. But no one taught you that. And then one day, it was actually the umpire. It was actually the umpire that was behind me that was like, you got to learn how to frame. He was like, go watch catchers when you're watching baseball games and see what they do. Snap throw to first, and they almost got him. Wells with the strong throw to first. So since that moment, I went back and I watched the Yankee game, and I was keeping a close eye on Jorge Posada, and I was like, okay, I got it. And from then, my framing was superior. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Yeah, you're a mod in his room. I'm happy to hear he helps out other people. Bad Dog's not a good content creator. He is a great content creator. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike count. Bad Dog's a good dude. Yeah, Bad Dog is one of the best content creators on YouTube. The 2-1 slapped right past Jazz to left field. Verdugo throws in. The runner will go to third. Throw goes to second, and we're gonna have runners on the corners with 1 away here. So that not being able to turn a double play from Volpe might come back to haunt the Yankees, as here's Arenado. Gunnar Henderson's elite. Watch out for the Orioles. I do think Gunnar Henderson's a good shortstop. Gunnar Henderson is one of the better shortstops in the league. Gunnar, Bobby Witt Jr., top shortstops in the league. Here's Arenado. Double play would be nice. He did ground out in his first at-bat. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Yankees up 1-0. Tying runners 90 feet away. Called strike, outside corner. Took something off that fastball. That fastball was at least 3 miles per hour slower, but he got the accuracy on there. Called strike, 0-1. Norma says, facts, Ace. I wish I knew back then what I know now. I was playing, luckily. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing, and that's what comes down. You got to have good coaching as kids. You got to have good coaching if you're playing sports. It's as simple as that. Sean says, come on, Yankees. A double play would be nice here. Warren already at 50 pitches. Foul. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Bodo says, I agree. Even in softball, if you did not frame ever allowed correctly to umpire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's about deceiving the umpire at the end of the day. That's pretty much what it is. You can still, that's why the Yankees had a lot of faith in Jose Trevino, because they value his ability, and that's why Cole likes him. They value his ability to steal strikes rather than play offensively. I understand it, but it's like you need everything as a catcher. As a catcher, you need the ability to frame, you need really good footwork, and you need decent offense. And you need a good knowledge of the game as well as took that foul ball off of him. Because let's face it, you're seeing the entire field. As a catcher, you're calling out different things as well that you see, and you're calling out different positionings as well. The catcher is really the leader on the field. And especially when you're a catcher that the coaches have complete faith in you that you can call a game. When I was playing catcher, I got to call games, meaning I got to call what pitches the pitchers threw. Every pitcher I had faith in me because, like, I'm taking it off of what I'm seeing from the hitter at a certain time. If this hitter, if we just do a fastball and he's late on that fastball, I'm throwing it again. It's as simple as that. Now, if he's early on it, I'm gonna speed up his bat, throw something off speed. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air, deep to left field, but pulled foul. People don't realize, especially as catcher, all you have to do is move the glove over even an inch or two, and that makes a difference between a ball and a strike. Absolutely. And stick in the frame. Stick in the frame is a big deal. Now, you don't want to stick it too much that you're showing up the umpire where you're like, yo, come on, because you do want the umpire to call pitcher steps off. You do want the umpire to call in your favor. But it's as simple as, if it's outside, like, you got to stick that. You got to stick it. Here's the 2-2. The pitch to Arenado. Arenado ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit and tie the game. That non-turn to double play comes back to bite the Yankees. 2 on, 1 out here. So Anthony Volpe, shaky transfer, cost the Yankees a run here. It won't go down as an error because you can't assume a double play. 1-1 ball game. Here's Donovan. Catchers are great game managers. Dude, catchers make great managers. Catchers make great managers. And we did get to 1440. Appreciate you guys. All right, meeting on the mound, trying to settle down Will Warren. He's at 55 pitches. Pitch count's a little bit higher than what I would like for this, because I would like for him to get us some depth, to at least get us to the 5th inning. Bullpen is well rested though. Cox, Torrey, yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Catchers make good managers. That's why I think Posada would make a good manager if he was interested. I definitely think Posada would make a great manager. Ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strike count. We need a double play here. That was a ball, but it's called a strike. That was outside. That's the only bad call from the umpire today so far. Because Wells didn't even frame it. That was just a terrible call. Here's the 1-1. The pitch hit in the air deep to right field. And that one is gone. Yankees trail 4-1. This inning got away from us really quickly. This inning got away from us really quickly. Donovan's 11th home run of the season. What could have been an easy 2 outs turned to 4-1 rapidly. Will Warren just... He left that right in the middle of the plate. That's a BP. That's a BP breaking ball right there, dude. Hammered right in the right field. That was a terrible pitch. Here's Goldsmith. Still 1 out. Called strike. Chyeaaa. Thank you, Ken, for gifting that membership. Appreciate that. Sean is the recipient of that one. Norma says she was a catcher for about 4 years. Simply the best position on the field. Oh, I agree. I agree. Ball outside, 1-1. You get all the action. Like I said, I always had a good arm. I started in the outfield. Then I played third base. But then I'm like, I want to be a catcher. For the same reason Norma said, it's the most action. The 1-1. Foul. Yankees have mediocre pitching. I wouldn't say mediocre. I would say they have their ups and downs like every staff does. But you have to realize this is a rookie right here. In 5 starts, Will Warren has a 10.35 ERA. As that's ripped down the line, and that's going to be a base hit ground rule double as that bounces over the wall. All right, start warming somebody up. I just don't think... Okay. Earlier in the year, it was guys like L.I. Yankee King that were coming in here and saying Will Warren should get the start over guys like Luis Hill. I disagreed. And from seeing Warren in 5 starts, this is his 5th start. From seeing Will Warren in 5 starts, I don't think that he's trash. I just think he's not ready. I'm not ready to write off a year 1 pitcher and say he's garbage. As that's hit in the air, center field, right at Grisham, who makes the catch. Runner goes back to second. I don't think he's ready yet. I see some good things like in his breaking pitches, but he's not ready. Here's Herrera outside. So Norma, you said you played catcher. Did you play any other positions? I played everywhere but pitcher. Pitcher is one thing I couldn't play. Called strike, 1-1. And what about you guys? If you guys played baseball, as Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up, if you guys played, what positions did you guys play? Of course, everybody as kids, everybody wanted to play shortstop. Derek Jeter really made shortstop cool as shit to play. As that's ripped, that's going to be a base hit right past the diving Volpe. Verdugo throws home. Here's the play at the plate, and he gets some. Alex Verdugo ends the inning with the outfield assist, but the Cardinals do crack this one open in the 3rd inning with a 4-run inning. Good throw by Doogie. Good throw by Doogie. Better tag by Wells. Gets him out. There we go. Loyal Rican 316. What up? You played designated? Come on, man. Yeah, you played the designated hitter. Got you. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not trying to get the look. I say it all the time with my friends. I got that itis if you want to say. But not on here, man. Not on here. That's why I like Verdugo. Bat is not great, but defense is. We need offense, strike zone. I get it, man. I understand. I get it. But yeah. Ken says Warren is a prospect pitcher, doesn't have great control of his fastball. His breaking stuff is off the plate. His breaking stuff, yeah, I get that. He needs more control. But he's got a lot of movement on his breaking stuff. Definitely has a lot of movement. Ken says I'm left-handed and never wanted to play shortstop. Well, you never could if you were left-handed. If you were shortstop, you can't play anywhere on the infield but first base. Left-handed first baseman, though, are my bread and butter. Left-handed first baseman are my weakness, bro, when it comes to baseball. I love them because it's easier to apply the tag and it's easier to turn to double play. ED said 4 unanswered runs, unbelievable. Dude, you chalk it up once again to they tacked on a rookie. It started with this inning. This inning started with Volpe not being able to turn to double play. You kind of put this on Volpe a little bit because then you have 2 outs and it's a whole different inning. So Bodo says, wow, this might be my first win in New York Yankee Stadium for the Cards. As they're showing a replay from Verdugo. Good throw. Volpe needs a day off. I mean, he just got a base hit to... Volpe gave us a run and then gave them 4. Ball outside. Good take by Cabrera. We still got plenty of time, guys. It's only 3. If we can get ourselves 1 or 2 runs in this inning, we're good. We're good either way. It's only 3. Sean says we have to answer. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Way to climb back in this game. We need base runners. See if Cabrera can reach base here. Strike zone says he throws lefty, but bats righty. That's a lot of people. That's actually a lot of baseball players. The 2-0. Foul. 2-1. Do you guys think Cabrera will be a Yankee for his whole career? The 2-1. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Armani, thanks for popping in. Savius, also thank you for popping in. Called striking out. That was a ball. That one was a ball. Cabrera throws his bat back into the dugout, not in any frustration. Just thinking it was ball 4. Automatic ball strike system cannot get here soon enough. That was off the plate. Especially when it's sinking to the outside. I get it. It may have started into the plate, but definitely drifted outside. Here's the 3-2. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. Hit on the ground, right to second. So instead of a walk, that's going to be a ground out to second, 1 away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Drop those Torres emojis if you guys are a member of the Ace Avenue. You hope Cabrera stays? I hope so too. Like I said earlier, man, I say it all the time. Cabrera got off to the hottest start you could have possibly asked from him this year. He got us a couple of wins early this season, easily. The first pitch to Gleyber Torres. The pitch, Gleyber popped. This is 2 at-bats that Gleyber's just taking the first pitch and popping up. Gleyber, can you relax? If you're going to be... Okay, when he was doing well, he was taking pitches. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Gleyber Torres. Here's Juan Soto.
He's the one.
Drop those Soto emojis, guys, if you're a member of the Ace Avenue. If you're not a member, become a member. The best $2.99 you'll ever spend. You get access to the interactive emojis. Members only content. I will be live for the members at 5:30 from my fantasy football stream. And you get entered in monthly member giveaways here on the Ace Avenue. Bodo says he played left field and first base. Being 6 foot, it was too difficult to play catcher. Yeah, but you probably had a good advantage on first base with that stretch, though. Something told you to take the Cardinals plus 1.5. It's still early, man. It's not early. Am I calling the Giants game? I haven't decided if I'm going to call the Giants game at 1 o'clock or the Yankee game at 2:20. I might start with the Giants game, and then when the Giants game is over, move over to the end of the Yankee game. Haven't decided yet. The 1-1. Soto pops that up. Foul territory, but that's going to be a souvenir. Jacob, thanks for popping in. Val says, "Let's go, Soto." I like how you did that, Val. That's very unique right there. You're the first person to do that. Not Val, Norma. I'm sorry, Norma. My apologies. I like how you did that, Norma. Very unique. No one's done that. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Soto throws his bat and throws his helmet in frustration. Quick 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. Good shutdown inning right there. That's not what you want to see. Judge will be leading things off. Walker, Scott, and Wynn due up. But yeah, man, look, baseball is a beautiful sport, man. Like, it's always been my first love. It's just something about playing baseball leading into spring. The weather's warming up. That clean-cut grass smell. Even though my allergies are a motherfucker, that clean-cut grass smell, going out there, the sun shining, you just out there with a great group of guys and your teammates. Like Sandlot. Like the movie Sandlot. It feels just like that, man. It's not summer. It is never summer to me without baseball, man. I love football. I like basketball. But it's just something about baseball, man. Baseball is elite, man. Baseball is elite. At that rate, the Yankees use Oswaldo. I'd be amazed if he was a Yankee by the end of the season. Yeah, man. I think it's one of those things where I like what he contributes to the team, but they need to use him more. He needs to be... Oswaldo Cabrera needs to be that ultra utility guy when DJ LeMahieu's no longer here. Norma says, damn, Ace, nobody understands. The smell of that dirt always get... Norma, just going down to the dirt and picking that up, like doing it like LeBron, just throwing it in the air. There's nothing like it. Baseball's my favorite sport. Like I said, my first love, played it my whole life. Now I get the honor of calling these Yankee games with you guys, man. I love it. It always baffles me when people are like, baseball is boring. I'm like, baseball is only boring to you because you don't understand it. He's like, but people are just standing around out there. That's why you don't understand it, because literally when the ball's hit and played, no one is standing around. Everybody has their positions and where they're supposed to be for placement and stuff like that. Called strike 0-1. Pizzo, thanks for popping in. Thank you for dropping that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ace Avenue emoji. Thank you. Swing and a miss 0-2. Chyeaaa, thank you, Pizzo, for being a member for 3 months. Says, let's go Yankees. Need to come back in this game. The 0-2. Ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Telling me you're not smart enough to understand baseball. I'm not going to say all that. It's because baseball is a little bit slower pace. It's 90% mental. You have to know where to be at certain times. It's just not as fast paced as basketball and football. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. 1 away. That's what I'm saying, man. Right there. That sweeper dropped out of the zone. That sweeper looked pretty. Ed says this game is over, but he could be wrong. Nah, it's only 3 runs, dude. We're not even halfway through this game. Yankees just have to chip away. Hold him here, chip away. Fouled away. Scott, who walked his last at bat, 0-1. Not just the field, Norma, right? The food too, man. When you think of baseball, you think of hot dogs, like Cracker Jacks, all that stuff. Pretzels, everything. Check swing. He did not go. 1-1. Sunflower seeds remind me of baseball because everybody has sunflower seeds. Theo, thank you for gifting that membership. Here's the 1-1. Ball low. Chyeaaa, thank you, Theo. Loyal Rican's the recipient of that one. Congratulations. You now have access to the gift, to the interactive emojis. The 2-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Right to Glaber. Glaber lobs it to Cabrera for out number 2. We need a quick inning from Will Warren here. Will Warren, 24 runs allowed through his first 5 career games. Second most by a Yankee all time. Joe Lake allowed 28 when he was a Highlander. That was a long time ago. And Gatorade as well. Yep, you're right, Norma. Sunflower seeds, those barbecue sunflower seeds hit differently when you're on the baseball field. Called strike, 0-1. You want to know what's crazy? I actually, either just like sucked the salt off the sunflower seeds or I like ate them whole. That's popped up. Left field. Verdugo's there. He's under it. Makes the catch for out number 3. So that will end the inning. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Judge, Wells, and Jazz due up. Drop those Yankee emojis in the chat, guys. We need to get this game going. Let's go. Come on, Yankees. Yeah, I actually ate my sunflower seeds whole. So, Yankees are not a good come from behind team. We've had them. You nasty ace, you eat the shells. I did. You know what it is? You know why? Because when it comes to me, I don't like fighting with my food. That's why I prefer chicken tenders over chicken. I don't like crab. Okay. Crab legs, it's not that I don't like them. I don't like fighting with my food. I just want to eat. I don't like fighting with things. Watermelon, as much as watermelon's good for you, good. Just having to eat it but having to dodge the seeds is just pointless. I prefer to just eat something just very easy. I don't like fighting with my food. It's as simple as that. Norman says I refuse to work for food. That's right. I don't want to have to work. I want it simple. Give me a chicken tender. Give me a chicken nugget. Something simple. We're not in the primal age where I gotta go hunt and crack a crustacean open just to get a meat. When I want things easily accessible. Life is very busy. I just want it easy. Call it lazy if you want, but it's as simple as that for me. I could count how many times I've had crabs from one time. And you want to know the one time that I had it? Because somebody cracked it open for me. It's as simple as that. I just don't want to fight my food. I will tell you this. The one food that I will fight to get, oysters. Oysters are the one food that I will fight to get. Here's Aaron Judge. Drop those Judge emojis. Aaron Judge takes the first pitch, hit on the ground, and the shortstop couldn't hang on to it, bobbled it, but almost got Judge at first. That's going to go down as an error. Wynn tried to backhand that. That's why you got to get in front of the ball. Judge hit that weak enough. You got to get in front of the ball. Judge, to be honest with you, Judge almost wasn't hustling down the line. So that does go down as the E6. All right, we got to make him pay. Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. I wouldn't like snake. That just doesn't seem like something I'd eat in general. A snake? I'm good. The 1-0 to Wells. Wells has been on fire these last couple games. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. Val says, take advantage, please. OPS leader since May 1st. Jackson Merrill's on top with 850. Austin Wells is right behind him with 841. Drop those no double play emojis too, guys. The pitch, that's hit on the ground. Weakly to second. The second baseman, why did he take it to the bag himself when the shortstop was right there? They only get the force. That is a mental lapse. We got to take advantage. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
Runner on first, 1 out here. First pitch to Jazz outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The shortstop was a little behind the bag, but it's like you gotta. He took the force, but cost him a double play. Jazz is quiet today. Let's see if he can make some noise here. As he rips that one, that's gonna be a base hit to right field, right on cue, Trey. And the right fielder slips. And runner's gonna stay put at second. So we're gonna have 2 on, 1 out here for Anthony Volpe. Let's go. Wells didn't go to third because that ball was hit in front of him. He had to stop to make sure it not only didn't hit him, but it got through. So Wells, 2 on, 1 out here. 1 swing in the back and tied his ball game up. Here's Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, Jay. Ball outside. 1-0. Come on, let's go, baby. Tim Hill's warming up for the Yankees, so Will Warren's night might be over. Ed says make it at least 4-3. That's a called strike, top of the zone. Good pitch, 1-1. Volpe, 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Ed, are you only in here for betting purposes? Not saying it's anything against that. I'm just curious. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground. Chop slowly. He's only going to have a play at first. Is he under? Wow. What an underhand by Donovan. To barely get Volpe. That's going to move 2 runners in scoring position. That was a strong underhand throw. And I'm going to tell you this. That's not easy. To underhand it with power the way he just did, they're lucky that wasn't an error. It's going to take a 2-out hit for Grisham to get this in. Oh, you like baseball? Got you, Ed. Well, like I said, even if you were just here for betting, it's fine. I like to give betting advice to people. 2 on, 2 outs here. Come on, Trent. The pitch to Grisham. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Sam says we need a homer. It's been a while since we had a Grisham home run, huh? Smash that like button, guys. We are 7 subscribers away from 50. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. You wild. You wild, Rican. You wild, man. 2-0. That's a call strike, top of the zone. 2-1. Gibson's pitched well today. He's living on those corners. He has painted every single corner well today. Alex Verdugo's on deck. Can't wait to tune in when the Giants play the Commanders. Here's the 2-1. Inside, 3-1. All right, good hitters count. You have to look to do some damage here if you're Verdugo. Got to look to hit. The more important thing is you got to look to hit something on a line. I don't trust Verdugo. I don't trust Verdugo with the. Here's the 3-1. The pitch. Foul. That was the pitch to hit. That was the pitch to hit. Fouled it away. Right there. 3-2. Stream glitch for a minute. It's back. 3-2. Runners will not be on the move here. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. That'll end the inning. Trent Grisham couldn't hold up on that one. Yankees strand 2. It was a strike regardless. Grisham down on strikes. I did say earlier in this game, this lineup did feel like a punt lineup. That's what Derek Jeter did, Loyal Rican. Derek Jeter, Hall of Fame on and off the field. On the field and in the sack. Yeah, squandered opportunity there as we had a couple runners on. Couldn't capitalize. Got to chip away, though. This game is far from over. You think the Yankees going to chalk this one up if there's no runs this inning? I don't think so. Because, dude, you're a bloop and a blast. You're always a bloop and a blast away. It's only 3 runs. You're always a bloop and a blast away from getting back into the game. These games are important, man. These games are important. Baltimore's right behind us, and they got an easy schedule. All right, do up this inning. Burleson, Arenado, and Donovan. Bring up the Martian. I'm hoping that Dominguez is up here tomorrow. In my opinion, there's no that tweet from Max Goodman kind of pissed me off when they were interviewing Aaron Boone. and he was basically saying, we'll bring him up if he could play every day. No, you need to bring him up and play him every day. It's as simple as that. Stop playing Verdugo. Like, stop doing things to, like, stop hurting these, like, come on, man. The best players need to play at the end of the day. It's as simple as that. The best players need to play every single day. If Dominguez gives you, because this is the thing. These sometimes they, and that's what I'm saying, because I do know that Boone's job is safe at the end of the day. But sometimes he manages like that. He manages like his job is going to be safe regardless. That's why they asses need to be on fire. Maybe they'll give a shit more. Here's Tim Hill. Tim Hill taking over for Will Warren. So Will Warren is on the hook for the loss. 4 innings, 4 runs, 5 hits given up, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. So Will Warren with another unimpressive outing. Here's Burleson. Foul. 0-1. I should be a manager. Thank you, Antonio. Appreciate that. That's a called strike, top of the zone. 0-2. A little confused on why they brought up Hill. Well, obviously to face Arenado and then Donovan. So 2 lefties this inning. That's what they're trying to go to. Weekly hit stays fair. Wells fires the first and gets him. 1 away. Ground out to the catcher. Good job by Wells picking that up before it rolled foul and got him. Here's Arenado. We need another shutdown inning here. Arenado is 1 for 2. Fouls the first pitch off. Check swing. 0-1. Ball outside. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Kevin, what up, man? Says, hey, Ace, just checking in to see the score, but I'm going back to watch WWE. Oh, so he came in, saw the score, and said, I'm out of here. Said, fuck this shit. Here's the 2-1. Hit on a line, right to Jazz, 2 away. Here's Donovan. Donovan's 1 for 2. Takes a call strike, 0-1. Steven, thanks for popping in. Yogi fired as manager after losing 64 World Series against the Cardinals. Do you think Judge breaks the record? Nah, he's been in a slump lately. I don't think he will. Foul, 0-2. Because now I think he's on pace for less. So, unless he gets hot again. But, like Judge said, he doesn't really care about the record, man. They care about winning, dude. I'm in that same boat. I don't care about the record. Aaron Judge is at, as Donovan swings and misses. Good outing from Tim. Tim Hill's been impressive as of late, guys. Tim Hill has been impressive as of late. Aaron Judge is at 51 home runs. But we got about 30-something games left, so. Yeah, dude is nasty. He's going to hit 58. I think he'll get around 58. I could see Judge with about 58, 59, maybe cracking 60 if he gets hot again. 62. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, I'm gonna tell you this: it's not gonna be as exciting as it was. It's really not gonna be exciting as it was in 2022 because that was the only thing that we had to care about. This year's Yankee team, the focus is bigger, as it should be. The focus is a championship. So he would need 11 more home runs to tie his record, the 62. 12 to break it. It's not unobtainable. But I do appreciate you all for popping in. We are 5 likes from 50. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Great stream today, even though the Yankees are currently losing, but it's still plenty of time. Mr. D, thanks for popping in. Jess, thanks for popping in. Jessica Johnson, thanks for popping in. 51 in 4 months and 3 weeks. And he got off to a slow start. All right, bottom of the 5th inning, 8, 9, and 1 due up. If we're gonna come back in this game, I feel comfortable this inning. If and only if we can get some traffic on the bases here from the bottom of the order. Verdugo.
Get at me, dog. What the deal?
Needs to get on base. Even though he hasn't really earned it, this could be one of our last times actually dropping these emojis. Hopefully Jason Dominguez comes up tomorrow. All right, come on, MLB TV. Enough with the commercials. Come on. Norma says let's get some runs. MLB TV will play commercials till the cows come home. That's a called strike. 0-1 on Verdugo. The 0-1 ripped down the line, and that's going to be a base hit past the diving Walker. Verdugo is going to slide into second, safe with the double. There we go. Let's go. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Good hitting right there by Verdugo. Ball in on his hands. Just past the Superman dive of Jordan Walker. Got to chip away. This could be the inning. Okay, Cabrera, do your job here. Situational hitting. Move the runner over for the top of the order because we know Gleyber Torres is going to see one pitch and try to hit it to the outfield. First pitch to Cabrera. Call strike outside corner. That's a good pitch because you can't pull that one. 0-1. Norma says, let's go. Jay dropped that emoji. Norma and Val. Thank you, guys. The 0-1 to Cabrera. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Come on, Waldo. That's in the dirt, dude. Gibson about to be at 59 pitches. The 0-2 to Cabrera. In the dirt. Didn't bite at it. I mean, you got to throw. He swung at the first one. Throw it right there in the dirt again. See if you can get him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good take. The 1-2. Yankees trail by 3 here. Halfway through this ball game. See if we can get something going here with the runner in scoring position with nobody out. Inside, 2-0. Why no Dominguez? I hope we can see him tomorrow. September call-ups are tomorrow, so hopefully we can see him tomorrow. Batter calls time. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Gibson about to be at 61 pitches. You're Oswaldo Cabrera. Your job is to get the run over to third. It's as simple as that. The 2-2. In the dirt, 3-2. So from an 0-2 count to 3-2, good at bat. Be patient up there. Look to protect the plate. A lot of times players get too anxious. They just got the count back up to 3-2. Then they feel like they got to go swing happy. Pitcher steps off. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung at ball 4. Exactly what I just said, man. Relax, dude. Here's Gleyber Torres. Oswaldo Cabrera only saw 2 strikes that whole at bat. He helped them out. Actually, to be honest with you, he only saw 1 strike that at bat. He helped them out. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. Gleyber 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. We got to get that running. You can't squander a leadoff double. Come on, Yankees. The 1-0 to Gleyber. Gleyber popped up on the infield. Oh, my gosh. Gleyber. Fly out to second. That's when he's at his worst. Here's Juan Soto.
He is the one.
Here we go again. A strikeout and a flyout after the leadoff double. It's like this team doesn't know how to fucking situational hit. They don't. They can't do it consistently. It's frustrating. It's going to be up to Soto to get this run in. Soto 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Trying to avoid his third. Takes a ball outside, 1-0. Thank you, Jay, for dropping those emojis. 1 ball, no strike count here. Come on, Soto. We can't squander this opportunity. The 1-0. Called strike right down the middle, 1-1. The 1-1 is hit on a line right to second. Yankees squandered an opportunity. Leadoff double. Get nothing. That's been our team this year. Playing down to the competition and lack of situational hitting has been the 2024 Yankees. It's as simple as that. You had a leadoff double, and he went nowhere. I mean, it's still not over, but that was your opportunity to chip away. Oh, you could at least got 1 in that inning and made it and cut the lead in half. Now if they score anything this inning, it's going to feel insurmountable because it's just a momentum swing. All right. And I did gift away a membership for getting us to 50 likes. Goldsmith is up. Wesley, my guy, is the recipient of that one. All right. Mark Leiter Jr. is the new pitcher in. That's a swing and a miss to Goldsmith. back-to-back swing and a misses. I was a little bit behind because of MLB TV's obsession with running commercials. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt. We are 8 subs away from 1450. You guys are the best. You guys are the best subscribers a guy like myself could ask for. I mean that. The 1-2. Hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Volpe goes down to one knee, gets up, fires, and gets him. 1 away. Trey says, heavy on playing down to the competition, 100%. Orioles would never. I wouldn't say that. The Orioles have struggled just as much as we have this year. The Orioles have had lulls the same time that we have. That's why neither them or us have been able to really gain any ground on each other. It's going to come down to that second to last series. Newt Bar takes the ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 high, 2-0. I have not been impressed with Mark Leiter Jr. though. That has not been a good pickup, especially considering you gave away a fan favorite in Jake Neely. This could be a trade that a lot of Yankee fans will be pissed off, will look back on and be pissed off on, especially if Leiter Jr. doesn't pan out. The 2-0 ball, 3-0. Yankees are 5-21 when losing early in the game. They got to turn that around. Yeah, you got to be able to come back. It just seems like this team, once they're down, they're just like, okay, it's a loss. They're like, okay, we'll get them tomorrow. That's a mentality that reflects on the manager. You need that never say die, which gives me this opportunity to play this rare drop.
Never say die!
Called strike. You need that never say die mentality where you just never know when you never feel like you're really out of a game. Especially when you got Soto and Judge. You should never really feel like you're out of a game. You're a bloop and a blast away from being back in it. If the Yankees have this loser mentality, that falls on Boone. Ripped and right past the diving Cabrera down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. Soto throws in the second. I just feel like now they're going to score with the 1-out double when we couldn't score with a leadoff double. It's a momentum thing. Like, they score anything here, it's momentum. Yeah, we used to have that never say die mentality where you never thought you were really out of a game. This Yankee team, they fall behind by more than 2 or 3 runs, and they're just like, okay, we'll pack it in, get tomorrow, ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Aaron Boone will just sit there and say, we did some good things. We might have struck out 18 times, but I saw some good at-bats. Okay, Boone. The 1-0. We might have left an entire continent on base. But you know what? The glass is half full. We got guys on base. We just couldn't get the big hit. Yeah, no shit. The 2-0. That's why I don't think this team is gonna have to win in spite of Boone. Ball, 3 balls, no strikes. Mark Leiter Jr. is not good either. 3 balls, no strike count. The pitch, ripped down the line, base hit. That's going to knock in the 5th run of the game. And that RBI double, yeah, now that one might do it. 5-1 ball game. Mark Leiter Jr. stinks, man. Okay, next trade deadline, I'm going to petition for somebody else besides Brian Cashman to make moves for us at the deadline because he clearly can't do it. He clearly can't do it. Mark Leiter Jr. blows. Another trade deadline that Brian Cashman just shows he don't know what he's doing. Called strike, 0-1. Val says this is not good. Swing and a miss. I mean, this is just like, Will Warren. Another, once again, didn't give us the opportunity, didn't give us a chance. You're playing down to the competition by not being able to hit a team that is under 500. Ball in the dirt, gets away from Wells. Runner goes to third, and Wells throws that away. That's going to score the 6th run. Okay, this one's over. I almost changed the scoreboard to 96. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's 96-1 right now. You can't compile mistakes with more mistakes. 6-1 ball game. Now we got to just hope that Colorado can do some damage. This, once again, another inning that got away really quickly. They've only scored in 2 innings, but both of them have gotten away really quickly. Jordan Walker, 2-2 count. The pitch, swing and a miss. Couldn't hold up on that one. Went down on strikes. 2 away. Yep, it is sloppy. That falls on management. Rockies are not winning tonight. They're awful. Yeah. The only advantage I give them is that they're playing in Colorado. Colorado is a tough place to play, but like I said, the Orioles have an easy schedule, and the Yankees did not take advantage. This is just a fitting way to end August. It really is. It really is. This right here is a microcosm of how our August actually should end. We had such a favorable schedule. We lost series to the Angels, to the Tigers, losing the game here to the Cardinals. The Yankees, as that's a swing and a miss, this month have played down to their competition like no other team has ever. And to me, that falls on management, in my opinion. It really does. It falls on management. Let's go back and look at this August schedule, right? We got done sweeping the Phillies to end July. Took 2 out of 3. We started August with a loss. Took 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays. Great. You lose 2 out of 3 to the Angels. Barely beat the Texas Rangers, which we could have lost that series. Come out and get smacked by the historically bad White Sox 12-2. Granted, you take the series. Cool. Should have swept them. You go on to lose to the Tigers. Guardians, could have swept the Guardians. Granted, you could have swept the Guardians. We were an extra inning away from playing well, an extra innings away from sweeping the Guardians. You take 2 out of 3 from the Rockies. Lose to the Nationals. The Nationals, the Tigers, and the Angels series. If the Yankees somehow do not get themselves, if they lose this division and they somehow do not get home field advantage throughout the playoffs, you're going to look back at games like this, games against the Angels, the Tigers, and the Nationals, that opportunities you squandered to gain ground on the Orioles. This was a very favorable August schedule, and they blew it. They blew it. They really did. Aaron Judge to lead things off here.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Judge 0 for 2. Reset an error. First pitch to Judge. Called strike 0-1. And the thing that's frustrating is too, we've gone against some really bad pitchers in this stretch and made them look like they're fucking all-stars. Orioles are very good. I wouldn't say very good. If they were very good, they wouldn't be in second place behind us right now. 1-1. Considering how bad of a month we had, they had just as bad as a month. So, Seth, I get that you're an Orioles fan, but I wouldn't say they're very good. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yankees just go down meekly when it comes to, like, they have. This is, I tweeted this a couple weeks ago. This team is incapable of overcoming a little bit of adversity. This game, for example, Volpe can't turn 2. Then immediately 4 runs get on the board. You can't overcome adversity at all. Thank you, Norma and Val, for dropping those emojis. This team has got to be better. September has got to be better than August. It really does. Or else we're going to find ourselves in a situation where we're screwing ourselves. Ball outside, 2-2. I've never seen a team play so well against teams that are in the playoffs and then shit themselves against teams that are under 500. The 2-2 to Judge. Judge called out on strikes. Okay, this one's over. No one wants to play. Give us somebody that'll play. Gibson got 6 strikeouts. Judge and Soto 0 for 6 today with 3 strikeouts. Wells 1 for 2 with a double. The only motherfucker that wants to play is Wells. That's a called strike outside corner. Right down the middle. I don't know what he's looking for. It's like this. Okay, if this is the mentality of the Yankees when they're playing bad teams, I don't really need to do much. Somebody else will pick it up. Then management needs to go. It's as simple as that. If guys are coming, what up, Lou? Thanks for popping in. If guys are coming to the plate and thinking I don't have to really do much because we're playing a bad team, somebody else will pick up the slack. That's a terrible mentality to have. As Austin Wells weakly grounds that back to the pitcher, 2 outs. The writing is on the wall with this game. This one's over. To not be able to beat bad teams is baffling. It really is. The 2024 Yankees playing down to the competition while unable to execute situational hitting. In a nutshell, that is the 2024 New York Yankees. Jazz is 1 for 2 today. Another potential loss to a bad team. It's embarrassing. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. But yet, Aaron Boone will say it's right in front of us. It's fine. The 1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. Called strike, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike count. Yankees trying to avoid going down 1-2-3 here. As Jazz rips that base hit, his second hit of the game. Jazz has come to play today. Here's Anthony Volpe. Game 2s of this series, and it is about matchups. Will Warren is not giving us any chance. He needs to get sent down immediately. I'd rather you just throw out a bullpen game than Will Warren at this point. What I feel is that once the game feels out of reach, they play with no heart and simple. That's what I'm saying. They can't. That's what I'm saying, Norman. They can't overcome adversity. This team is unable to overcome and you know who epitomizes that? Guys like Carlos Rodon. Carlos Rodon lost the other day because PitchCom was messed up. Is that a good enough reason for you to lose your composure? That you can't win a game because you had an early PitchCom problem? No! The 1-0 outside, 2-0. Do you honestly believe the Yankees taking the division, go O's? You got, we don't know. The Orioles have an easy schedule, but the Yankees had an easy schedule and they blew it. So we don't know what's going to happen. The 2-0, ball high, 3 balls, no strike count. Either way, there are really no teams in the AL that really scare me like that. But if the Yankees are playing like this, they're not going to beat anybody. Here's the 3-0. Ball inside, but it's called a strike, 3-1. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see how it plays out. The hottest team, this is the time, not just the Yankees, in baseball in general. This is a baseball thing in general. When teams get hot in September, they tend to go on a long playoff run. It's not just the Yankees, it's not just the Orioles. You see it all the time. The hottest teams in September tend to take off in the playoffs. Libra Thor is warming up. The 3-2, but yet again, the Yankees make another mediocre pitcher, an average pitcher, as Volpe hits that to left field, and the left fielder makes a sliding catch to rob Volpe of a hit. Once again, the Yankees make another mediocre pitcher like they're going for the Cy Young. Leiter and Warren, Yankees probably should have got O'Flaherty at the deadline. What's done is done. Yet another shitty deadline. Outside of Jazz, another shitty deadline for Brian Cashman. So next year, Brian Cashman shouldn't be allowed. Next year, Brian Cashman shouldn't be allowed in the building when it's the trade deadline. Let somebody else make the call. Jeffrey says, not looking for Yankees or Orioles will go anywhere in the playoffs unless things change dramatically. Nah. I still think the Guardians, I'm not too worried about the Guardians. The Yankees have owned them this year. The Astros are getting hot. The Astros are that team that's getting hot at the right time, which is what I was talking about. So you never know. And they've got the pedigree. They've got the pedigree. Let's check those playoff standings. Seattle just gave that division away. So Houston's probably going to win their division. They're up 4 games. So and the thing is with Houston, they're starting to get healthier. Some of their guys are going to start coming back soon. Here's Wynn. Mason Wynn 0 for 3. Leiter Jr. back out there. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Regardless, though, we've seen good Yankee baseball. We've seen bad Yankee baseball. They have to start being more consistent. It's as simple as that. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. We're at 1444 subscribers. We are 6 subs away from. Okay, this game is over. They're warming up Tim Mesa, so Aaron Boone's waving in the white flag. He might as well put in a position player at this point. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit in the air. Left field. Verdugo's under it. He's there. Makes the catch. Yankees don't seem to have any energy in the dugout. They don't. They don't have any enthusiasm when they're playing bad teams. They decide to play down to the competition. Teams step up when playing the Yankees. Yankees step down when they're playing bad teams. Here's Burleson, who's 1 for 2. That's what I'm saying, Jeffrey. That's why the Orioles don't really. It's really anybody's race. As the first pitch from Burleson has popped up to the outfield, Grisham makes the catch. 2 away. Like I said in the beginning of this game, though, this lineup did feel like a punt lineup. When you put Grisham, Verdugo in there, I wanted Cabrera in the game, so I can't complain about that. But no Giancarlo Stanton, when he's been playing well, kind of made me shake my head a little bit. I get it. You're trying to give Judge a day off, but it's like Stan's been playing well. Like, where's the fight? Yeah, where's the fight? They don't have it. This team falls down and then they can't overcome adversity. That should have been called a strike. Doesn't get the call. 1-0. Ball. 2-0. Ball. 3-0. Called strike. 3-1. Astros come back and sting you. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Here's the 3-1. Called strike. 3-2. We smacked them this year, but we'll see what happens. The playoffs are a whole different animal. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Leiter gets him down on strikes to end the inning. Does this work? Bottom, 7th inning stretch time. Why does my pens not work? I'll be right back, guys. In the meantime, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Be right back. Damn. My fault. In search of something to write with. I really didn't think it would be that hard to find something to write with. Like, all my pens died. Game summary. 6 runs on... Six runs on 7 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals, 1 run on 5 hits, 1 error for the Yankees. Here's Trent Grisham. Takes a called strike, 0-1. Trying to look something up. The 0-1 to Grisham. Grisham pops that up right to the shortstop. 1 away. All right, here's Alex Verdugo. Got to double his last AB. First pitch to Verdugo outside. The 1-0 to Verdugo called strike. Here's the 1-1. Verdugo hit on the ground. Foul. One ball, 2 strike count here. Let's bring up the Martian. You might as well at this point, because Verdugo just flew out to the left fielder. 2 away. Two outs here, bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Here's the 1-0 to Cabrera. Hit on the ground, weakly to the first baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yankees go down 1-2-3. Hold on, I'm doing some calculations right now. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, so Yankees lose this game. They'll be 14-12 in a month. Just wanted to make sure I have my math right, and I was counting all the games. Yankees lose this game, they'll be 14-12 for the month. On a month that was supposed to be a very favorable part of this schedule. They were 2 games over 500 this month. So much for easy August. So Judge and Soto, 110 home runs, no ring is not acceptable. Oh, we'll see what happens. But we're looking to end August, start September, something new. Donovan, Goldsmith, and Newt Barr. Call strike outside corner. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, Aaron Boone is calling this game. August should have been 20-10. Bro, what a wasted August. Like I said yesterday, this has been an ass month for the Yankees. Here's the 1-2. Hit right to Jazz. Jazz fires and gets some. One away. Paul Goldsmith, who is 1 for 3 with a double in the third. The pitch, Goldsmith fouls that away. The 0-1 ball, 1-1. What are you referring to, Mr. D? You're saying that this is going to be the same Yankees every year is what you're saying, right? The reason why I refuse to believe that is because of Soto. Soto has that playoff experience. Ball, 2-1. And if we cross that bridge, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's as simple as that. But I'm going to choose to believe. That come playoff time, hopefully this team can get their shit together. Here's the 2-1. Hit on a line. Deep to right field, but Soto's there, 2 away. Oh, definitely, Jeffrey. Definitely. They keep up with each other, of course. I do, but I have to because I live in Virginia. So all the Orioles games are blacked out for me. So I actually have to listen to these other streamers' podcasts or watch it from like a third-party website. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham's on the run and makes the catch. So that'll end the inning. Yankees are headed to the bottom of the 8th. Gleyber, Soto, and Judge due up. Look at how flat the Yankees are against the Cardinals ace. Okay. But I could also say, look how I could reverse that saying and say, look how well they played against teams over 500. Teams that are in the playoffs, the Yankees are 34-17. So you can make that argument saying, look how they're playing. You can make that argument to try to discount the Yankees, but then I can also add that they play better against better teams. So in the playoffs, are you going to be facing the Cardinals or are you going to be facing the Guardians in the playoffs? Which one? But it doesn't matter because if they play like they're playing tonight, they're going to lose. But if they play like they played the other day, they could win. It just depends, man. We got to see. We got to see how it plays out. There's no point of speculating over something that hasn't happened yet. All we can do is react to what we see. Gleyber, Soto, and Judge. Their last time's batting tonight, unless the bats get going. Matthew Liberatore is going to be, so Kyle Gibson's out of the game. Championship teams would come back and kick the shit out of nobody. So who's your championship team then? Because every team, I hate to break this to you, Mr. D, every team in MLB is struggling. There's not going to be a 100-win team this year from anybody in MLB. Every team has showed inconsistency. Who are you comparing it to? You comparing this Yankee team to years past Yankee teams? Those are then. This is now. You're comparing this team to other teams around the league. Every team has struggled this year. Your points are kind of like, you're not going to convince me that this team to ship, nor should you try to convince me, because you're not going to be able to convince me otherwise of what I think about this team. And same thing vice versa. I'm not going to be able to convince you. Obviously, you're choosing to look at it from a negative standpoint. You do what you got to do. 1 ball, 2 strike count. I'm just saying, let's see what happens. Foul, 1-2. All the teams in this year have had terrible performances. The Dodgers, the Guardians, the Orioles, the Astros. But yet, when it's the Yankees, it's magnified 100 times. Yankee fans really do be having a 162 one-game seasons where you win 1 game, we're good. You lose 1 game, it's over. Astros know how to win it all. That's a different Astros regime that knew how to win it all. This is a different Astros team. We don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. That was a whole different management. Dusty Baker's not managing the Astros anymore. You don't know. You're assuming. Here's the 3-2 to Gleyber Torres. Hit, and that's going to be a base hit by Gleyber. I say it. You're not convincing me otherwise. I say this Yankee team is going to have to win in spite of Boone. What do you want me to say, Mr. D? You want me to say they suck? I'm not going to say it. Here's Juan Soto.
He's the one.
You're just... I want to finish the drop. You're just trying to make every negative point that you can because you've literally jumped from like 30 different negative points. But it's fine. If you're choosing to look at it from a negative standpoint, that's you. You do you. Ball low. 1 ball, no strikes. So what about when the Yankees smacked the Astros and beat them earlier in the year when we're up 6-1, 6 games to 1 on them? What'd you think about that? What were your comments on that? Oh, let me guess. It was early in the season. The 1-0 to Soto, called strike, 1-1. We'll worry about the Astros when we face the Astros. As of right now, you worry about the game that's in front of you. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The pitch to Soto, outside, 2-1. My biggest worry is tomorrow. Getting hot in September is my biggest concern. You worry about the Astros when you play the Astros. The 2-1 to Soto. Soto fouls that away. Soto and Judge both 0 for 6 today. Trying to break through here. Thank you, Jay. That's what I'm saying, Kerm. You just never know until it actually happens. Like, speculation is you can speculate all you want. Popped up and foul. Yankees are good for sure. Just wish the front office was all in the deadline. They didn't have an all-in deadline. Yeah, which is what you should have done, considering that this could potentially be your 1 year with Soto. We just never know. Here's the 2-2. The pitch, Soto rips that right at the first baseman. Steps on the bag, takes away the force. Glaber's caught in the rundown. And Glaber's still alive. That's an interference on the pitcher. That's an interference right there. Glaber's going to slide back. And they say he's out. They say no interference. And Glaber is down right now. Glaber should have ran into the pitcher more. They said he got out of the way, but that's going to be a double play. That's going to take away that. So, unfortunate double play yet again. So, Ace, you're spending a lot of energy with negative chatters. Not really. I'm trying to give everybody. I'm not. See, this is the thing, Richard. Right? When you have a channel like this, right? You have to engage with everybody. You can't just engage with the positivity. You have to kind of talk about everything. I want to be known as a channel that keeps it real. Not with only like I'm only engaging with the positivity or the 180 where I'm only engaging with the negativity. Like, you got to keep it real. Like Mr. D was, let me see. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He had 15 comments. You want me to ignore 15 comments from a that's how you kind of lose subscribers. You lose subscribers by ignoring somebody like that. I'm not gonna be disrespectful for somebody that's taking the time out of their day to have a conversation with me. We're just having a conversation. It's not overly negative, it's not overly positive. Norma says at least Torres hustled a bit. Yeah, absolutely. The first pitch to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge rips that, and that's going to be a base hit for Judge. His first hit of the game. Judge is going to stay at first. 2-out single. Brings up Austin Wells. Wells is 1 for 3 today. Swing and a miss, 0-1. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. You just have to look. I'm just gonna keep it real as possible. When the Yankees had that stretch when they were playing bad, I shitted on them. When they're playing well, I'm gonna talk about them. It's just a lot of times Yankee fans are just they're too caught in the moment. Where was it? Where was all these comments yesterday when they won? Oh, it's because they were supposed to do that. Okay. But then all of a sudden today, it's a bunch of one season, 162 game, one seasons where they take it day by day, game by game, which, I get you're supposed to do. But they, when they win, it's no big deal. Cool. But when they lose, oh man, the world is on fire. The season's over. Let's see what happens in September. Got to get hot. Is this a bad loss? Absolutely. They'll still be in first place by the end of today, but that's not saying much. This team has to play better. They're not clicking on all cylinders. I've seen moments where this team has clicked on all cylinders. They haven't done it right here, but they need to. The 1-2 to Austin Wells. Wells hit in the air, center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Yankees. Brings up Jazz Chisholm. Wells continues to play well. No pun intended. You think Howell will never be George? The reason Howell will never be George is because he's not as interested in the Yankees as George was. George was a fan of this team. Howell is a businessman. But, Mr. D, you also have to give credit where credit is due. Brian Cashman was prepared to let Aaron Judge walk away. Hal Steinbrenner stepped in and made the right move, whether you want to say it was for business or not. He stepped in, called Judge and said, let's get it done, and made it happen. You have to give him respect for that. That's why I do believe that Soto will be a Yankee. Hit on the ground, up the middle. That's going to be an infield single. Loads the bases for the Yankees. We're in Grand Slam territory. Here's Anthony Volpe. So back-to-back-to-back singles. Jay says, look, I haven't dropped emojis since these hits. I haven't played a soundbite. I've skipped the sound bites and the emojis. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not trying to jinx anything, is what I'm trying to say. Here's Volpe. Ed says, please, Homer. Realistically, just keep the line moving. Ball outside, 1-0. Even a grand slam won't put us back in this game. We have to keep the line moving. It's a good opportunity. Just maybe we get a run on a walk, and maybe Grisham gets a hold of one. 2-0. Maybe Volpe gets an RBI walk here, brings it 6-2, and then Grisham gets a hold of one, ties the game. We don't know. We'll see what happens. At the very least, what this will do is... No, it won't. We have to see what happens with this Volpe at bat. Let's see if the top of the order can get up one more time. The 2-0. Volpe chopped on the ground weakly. And that's going to be a single for Volpe. 6-2 ball game. The Yankees have soft hit them to death here. Volpe with his second RBI. Volpe's got both RBIs today. 4 singles in a row have made this quite interesting here. He only had one play, which was to go to third, but the third baseman wasn't on the bag. So 4 singles with 2 outs brings up Giancarlo Stanton, taking over for Trent Grisham. Now, this is interesting because you have no more outfielders. You're probably going to have, and they're going to combat that by bringing in a righty. You have Judge is DHing today. So you're not going to take Judge out of that spot. You're probably going to move Cabrera or Jazz to the outfield and bring in LeMahieu. Or Rice. You could bring in Rice at first. You could bring in Rice at first and move Cabrera to the outfield. So the Yankees are one swing away from tying this game. They've never come down. They've never come back from a lead this large. Trying to do it here. So we have Trevino. Stanton's off the bench. Who else do we have? LeMahieu. And I'm missing one more. Trevino, LeMahieu, Stanton. Who am I missing? Who am I missing off the bench? Who's sitting on the bench? Rice. There you go, Rice. So we have no more outfielders. So Cabrera's going to have to go to the outfield. Or Jazz. No, Waldo started today, Kerm. Waldo started today. Thank you, Beetlebug. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, we don't have any. I was trying to think as far as outfielders. We don't have any more outfielders, so. Jet fan says, Grand Slam incoming from your mouth to God's ears. It'd be a good way to end August. Getting some momentum. PJ, thanks for coming in. George didn't have to deal with penalties for exceeding, but you know damn well he wouldn't have gave a shit. You know that he wouldn't have cared. You know he would have done whatever he had to do to win. You know what, too? Somebody said this. Who was it? It was Nick Castellanos a couple weeks ago that said this. Owners should start getting penalized for not putting out winning products on the field. I said a couple weeks ago that there should be a cap floor. But if you're a team that's been a poverty franchise and just hasn't competed, you should kind of be forced to sell. 12 career grand slams. 12 career grand slams, including the postseason for Giancarlo. The first pitch to Stanton. Stanton hits it deep to center field. The center fielder's going back, and that's off the top of the wall. A couple of runs are going to score. Here comes the throw, and Giancarlo Stanton puts us right back in the game. 6-5 ball game. Stanton almost tied the ball game, and the Yankees are right back in it. Let's go Yankees! Stanton hit it right off the top of the wall. Bases clearing double. He was an inch away from this being a brand new ball game. Oh, baseball gods, why do you tease us? Tying run is on base. Ben Rice is now pinch hitting. Here's Verdugo. Verdugo rips that right to the second baseman, of course. That ends the inning. Fucking Verdugo. At the very least, though, that's going to bring up Soto one more time. So the Yankees crawl back into this. So at the very least, we're going to see Soto up one more time. Big inning for the Yankees as they put up a 4 spot. Fucking Verdugo, man. Jet fan says he was so close to calling it. Absolutely. This would be the biggest deficit the Yankees were able to overcome this year if they're able to come back. Richard says, what a base hit can do. Bro, he was so close. Oh, if he would have just did a couple extra push-ups in the dugout, in the clubhouse, it would have been a home run. Took it to the deepest part of the park on the first pitch. Stanton wasn't fucking around. Strike Zone says almost a grand slam. Dude, he missed it right off the top of the wall. Like I said, if he would have did a couple extra push-ups for pregame, he probably could have got it. Had that one extra scoop of Wheaties. Here's Luke Weaver. Gotta believe that he could get us through the night as he's coming down trying to hold this deficit where it is. When the center fielder, when Scott started chop stepping, I thought that was gone. I thought he was gonna chop step to try to rob it at the wall. I thought it was gone. But it hit right off the top. Also, Austin Wells got caught looking like I think Austin Wells might have lost track if it was how many outs it was as if showing the replay. Dude, he's 2 inches away from a home run. I think Austin Wells lost track of how many outs it was because he was looking at it like it was less than 2 outs. Like, motherfucker, run. Run. Scored easily though, but run. Volpe almost lapped him. Here's Herrera, who's 2 for 2 today, fouls that off. Also, guys, I will be live at 5 o'clock, members only for my fantasy football draft. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Popped up and foul. So Rice took over at first. Cabrera to the outfield. Let me just make sure. Yep, Waldo went to left field. Verdugo went to center. Here's the 0-2. Ball high. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground. Right to third. Jazz with the long throw and gets him one away. Cabrera, yep, Torres and Soto. I'm thinking Cabrera reaches. Glaber grounds out with a force. And Soto walk-off home run for his first walk-off home run for the Yankees. That's what I'm thinking. Regardless, somebody's got to reach. That way, at the very minimum, we can get Judge up as well. Here's the pitch to Jordan Walker. Walker takes the first pitch, pops it up. Center field. Verdugo's there. He's under it, makes the catch. And he scored 2 runs in the first inning every game. Dude, when this Yankee team was the first 2 months of the season, when we were playing well, we were leading in first inning runs. When we started playing bad, we were giving up first inning runs. That matters. Jumping out to early leads matters. Didn't matter in this game because we got the lead first, and then Will Warren gave up 4. But a lot of times when you score first, you win. I mean, it gives you some good momentum. Scott takes the ball outside. Robert says he's popping in late. Robert, you're just on time. Thank you, man. 2 likes from 60. Can we get to 60 likes, guys? Here's the 102 Scott. Hit in the air. Right field. Soto's there. He's under it, and he makes the catch. We are headed to the bottom of the 9th inning. Cabrera, Torres, and Soto do up this inning. The Yankees are going to have to win it by walk-off if they want a chance to end August and get victory number 80. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Drop those Yankee emojis in the chat. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Also, let me order some food. So I'll be here before the draft. I got to eat at some point. This would be a good comeback. And I did get to use this drop earlier, so let me go ahead and use it again.
Never say die!
I don't think anybody knows where that's from. We are in the ninth. We are in the ninth, Kerm. You're not late, Robert. You are just in time. You were wondering how we're losing to this team? Because Will Warren. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the ninth inning, where men become boys. First pitch to Cabrera is a cold strike. 0-1. Soto will get one more at bat. What up, D-Rod? The 0-1 to Waldo. Ball misses low, 1-1. Hellesley is the closer. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Good take. Hellesley's got a 2.38 ERA, so that's really good. But let's get that ERA up. Let's go, baby. Come on, Cabrera. Foul! Ooh, good pitch to hit. Hanging slider right there, and he missed it. 2-2. We got 44 people in the building. Hit that like button. I will be live tomorrow. 1:35 start time for, hopefully, Yankees looking for a sweep. The 2-2 in the dirt. 3-2. Didn't go on that check swing. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, we need at least one base runner to guarantee that Aaron Judge can come up this inning. Let's go. Come on, Cabrera. Where's Waldo? Right here. There's Waldo. Let's go. Come on, Waldo. No! Did Cabrera call time and he's out? Cabrera already used his timeout. Cabrera already used his timeout. And he's out. You cannot make that mistake. That's going to sit him for the rest of the month. Fuck, man. This team has the intelligence. This team has the intelligence of fucking a bag of rocks sometimes. You can't make that mistake, Waldo. Fuck. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. Oswaldo Cabrera, second, used his timeouts. That's gonna that sucks. Gleyber Torres hit in the air, center field, right at the center fielder, 2 away. Here's Juan Soto, the last hope for the Yankees.
He's the one.
You gotta be smarter than that, man. Unexcused, man. See if we have one more rally in us. Now that's a pitch com violation. I mean, a pitch com problem. So that should be a ball. Don't you think that should be a ball? That's a pitch com malfunction. So that should be a ball, right? Waldo got caught on a strike. Give Soto a ball. Here's the pitch. Soto rips that down the line. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to reach the wall. Soto heading for 2. And the tying run is in scoring position here for Aaron fucking Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Let's go, Yankees. Come on. Oh, yeah, they're going to walk Judge. They should. Actually, I don't know if you walk Judge because then you put the winning run on base. It just depends. Judge is nope. I don't think they're going to walk him. Let's see. Here's a mound visit to talk things over. The thing about it is, though, you don't want to put the winning run on base. Because then a double can end the game. Judge, 1 for 4. Does he have some heroics in him? That Oswaldo Cabrera at bat is gonna piss me off, man. That you know Aaron Boone's gonna penalize him for that. You know Boone is gonna sit him for the next month. An unintentional intentional walk is more like just be careful with him. Aaron Judge, the captain for the Yankees, represents the winning run at the plate. Hasn't hit a home run in a while. Would be so nice to walk this one off right here. Judge, this series is 1 for 8 with 4 Ks. And they are going to intentionally walk Judge. So they are going to put the tying run on base for Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
They dragged it out a little bit, but they did decide to do it. The tying runs are on base. It is now up to Austin Wells. Those pussies. What bitches. First pitch to Wells. Ball in the dirt. Did not go. 1 ball, no strike count. Wells with a double, single, 2 runs scored. Come on, Austin. Show that power, baby. The 1-0. Rip down the line. Foul. Squared up on 101. Damn. Austin Wells was in front of 101. He was in front of that pitch. If he would have waited, that's a fair ball. We have a tie ball game, possibly a Yankee win. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, top of the zone. Good pitch. After he saw 101, you gave him an 81-mile-per-hour curveball. That's a beautiful pitch, especially considering how out in front he was on the fastball. He was looking fastball, so you gave him curveball. If I was the pitcher, I wouldn't give Wells another fastball. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, but runners stay put. 2-2. I don't think a double wins it, Mr. D, because they're in no doubles defense. I don't think a double would necessarily win it unless it's like down the line. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I can't look at the screen. Don't look at the side screen. Don't look at the side screen. Come on, Wells. The 2-2. Ball outside. Now a double win the game. Runners will be on the move. Anything hitting the gap or down the line could give the Yankees a victory. Here's the 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Austin Wells down on strikes to end the game. The Yankees made it interesting and came so close to tying this game up. Nevertheless, it puts a cap on an awful August. Swung at ball 4. It was too close to take. You can't take that. It was too close to take. The Yankees had their opportunities. This puts an end to an awful August. Hopefully September's better. Damn. So close. So close to winning this game. They made it exciting in the end. Hopefully it's built some momentum going into tomorrow. Who knows? But Will Warren gets the loss. GG's, Yankees momentum swing Orioles way. Not necessarily. You still got to play these games out. Regardless, Yankees are going to be in first place at the end of this day. So, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll see you guys 1:35 start time. I don't feel like going on any rants today, anything like that. This puts an end to August, a terrible August. But hopefully we look better for a spectacular September. Yeah, I love the alliterations. But look, guys, I'm going to head out of here. You guys have yourselves a good rest of your evening. I will be live around 5:15 for my fantasy draft. It will be members only. Hopefully I see you guys there. Have a good rest of your evening. As always, thank you for tuning in to today's Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.